Hey, yo, it's your boy Juicy John. Now, today we're going to be reacting to a crazy story. The headline is titled, "A 78-year-old woman suspected in Pleasant Hill bank robbery." It's crazy to believe it's real. At 78, she is being suspected of robbing a bank. Now, look, I believe in innocent till proven guilty, so we're going to take a look at this story, think about the facts, and let's see what's up.
Knitting, playing Scrabble, baking cookies. That's what you might normally think for a woman enjoying her 70s.
Yeah.
My mom likes to online shop, but
Well,
what
that
about
too.
robbing a bank? That's what police say a 78-year-old woman is
things
accused of
happen.
doing on Wednesday in Pleasant Hill. Fox 4's Jacob Kittelstad joins us live outside that bank on 7 Highway. Jake, this is not even the first time she's been accused of this?
Bruh. But she's been accused before? At what age, bro? What, at 75? Hold on now.
No, Lauren, 3 years ago, in fact, at the spry age of 75, police arrested the same woman after hitting a different bank in Lee's Summit. She was charged, convicted, but now, once again, her name is the focus for authorities.
Bro, man, someone got to take care of their grandma, bro. So at 75, she robbed the bank, so she was convicted. So she was found guilty of robbing a bank, and here we are 3 years later. And they're like, you did it again. She did it again, so I don't know. I mean, how much jail time does a 78-year-old even get? I mean, don't they just get sent to, like, an old folks home at that age? Like, can you even lock up a 78-year-old for robbing a bank? I don't know.
The arrest happened only a few hundred yards from the bank, Gopert Financial.
She didn't even get away.
Speaking of dough, Justin Lewis knows a thing or two. He's the manager at Guido's Pizza Place. The scene was just outside of the restaurant.
Okay.
I saw two police cars pull up to the bank. I was driving into work, and they had the girls getting out, and I was like, what the heck? I was like, an old lady.
Obviously, it was, a tense situation, but when the hands of an elderly woman come out of the car, and that is who's driving the suspect vehicle, it's a little shocking.
Pleasant
Yeah?
Hill Police Chief Thomas Wright says they're planning to look at the circumstances, seeing if Bonnie Betsy Gooch, 78 years old, needs services. However, court documents show that in 2020, a 75-year-old Bonnie Betsy Gooch hit this Bank of the West in Lee's Summit. Her son called authorities and stated that his mother was off her rocker and left
Well,
the
yeah,
house
I mean-
angry, saying she was going to rob a bank. Police tell Fox 4 she used a similar strategy.
Oh, the
to
strategy.
Wednesday's
Okay, that's
bank
what I want.
robbery.
Well, she's very wily. She did have an N95 type mask on, sunglasses, and plastic gloves.
What kind of dog is Sophie?
Plastic what?
Sunglasses and plastic gloves.
Huh? Does she have like a firearm? Because I'm wondering, like, how does a robbery even get pulled off? Or is that just how banks work now? You show up with a mask, you ask for money, they just give it to you, and they know the police are just going to catch you later? Is that easy? 75-year-old can walk in with a mask and just get your money? It's insane, bro. Yeah, hopefully she gets some help, man. I don't know. So, like, do you prosecute at that point? I mean, at 78? And like the son said, she's off her rocker. It could be dementia. It could be something going on, man. This poor lady, but this is ridiculous, bro.
What kind of dog is Sophie?
She's a little pug.
It just so happens Maggie Cornish stopped by the scene of the arrest. She's 89 years old, but can't relate to a life of senior crime.
Well, maybe she was desperate. You know, sometimes we don't save enough money.
She doesn't seem to be very good at it.
No.
Oh, no.
I mean, it doesn't seem.
That's crazy, bro. They brought out an 89-year-old. Like, oh, man. The questioning, man. The questioning. I just need an interview with the lady who robbed the bank, because it's very hard to glean what's going on here. She robbed the bank before. She robbed it again. It's clear she needs to be put in an elderly home or have caretakers at her house at all times, because this is just out of control. But, man, it's just a life of crime. But, yeah, I need her interview. I doubt it's in this,
Sound
though.
believable. My first reaction was like, of course, in Pleasant Hill.
I wouldn't have the
Bro, what's going on in Pleasant Hill, Missouri, bro? There have been a lot of robberies. Is that just par for the course out in Pleasant Hill? Is that the normal for the town over there?
energy to do it myself. You can't run very fast at 78, I'll tell you.
But she only got, what did they say, 100 yards away? Just got down the street, but she was still able to drive at 78. So what, you walk in with a mask, you say, give me money, Or else, you know, then the bank just gives the elderly lady money. She gets down the street, gets caught. I mean, she got caught immediately last time. Like I said, it's probably something mentally. Because, I mean, there's no clear escape plan. This isn't very well thought out, obviously.
And another notable piece of information from the 2020 criminal complaint is that Bonnie Gooch was actually convicted of bank robbery in California in 1977. So this latest accusation comes 46 years after that original charge. Jacob Kittelstad, Fox 4, working for you.
I guess once a bank robber, always a bank robber? Is that what is going on? So she went in 1977, robbed a bank, and then was clean all these years. And now in her old age, she's robbing banks again. So it seems like she robbed the bank, then turned on the straight and narrow, and now in her old age, you know, unfortunately the mind doesn't seem to be working as well. She just returned to her life of crime, man. Let's see if the comments got anything to say. The top comment says, she said she wasn't going to work as a Walmart greeter. I guess. My grandma worked hard as a nurse for 40 years, saved all she could, and paid off 2 mortgages. She told me her only regret was not allowing herself to have more fun while she was younger and saving everything for retirement. Her advice was to spend your money and have fun while you're still young enough and physically able to enjoy it. This bank robber sounds like she had plenty of fun in her day. Well, I don't even know, man. Like, this Biden inflation is hitting hard, dude. Like, if you have not invested your money, right, like, you could have even saved up, like, $500,000 for retirement, like let's say like 20 years ago, and just with inflation it's just eating that away. The bills are going up, interest through the roof. I mean, you know, even if you kind of save properly, you still can be in big trouble this day, man. Like our money's kind of cooked, honestly. On a serious note, grandma needs to go to a hospital, not a prison. Yeah, I agree. I mean, look, if she didn't have a firearm, right, if she just showed up with a mask like, oh, give me the money, you know, like I said, yeah, she just needs help. She needs caregivers, you know what I'm saying? When convicted for the bank robbery, the judge sentenced her to 20 years. She says in a shaky voice, but, Your Honor, I'm very old. I can't do 20 years. Judge replies, that's okay. Just do as much of it as you can, bro. What? Oh, man. Do you even get 20 years for a bank robbery? I have no clue, man. Because I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of our sentences are kind of low out here. The mugshot is priceless. Wow, the struggle is real. Wow. This poor grandma. Got Duke Wilden in the comments. The police were involved in a low speed chase. A pitch maneuver was used to spin out her walker. Alright, dog. Heck, it's tough to make it on Social Security today, especially if you still have that son living with you. What, like a stay-at-home son? When you're 78, it's crazy, bro. You gotta go, man. Like, I'm sorry, but no, yeah, Social Security is another problem. Like, the government literally will tax you 12.5% of your money to go into Social Security. They invest it terribly, and then, in theory, they're supposed to give you back that money later. They give you way less than what it would be worth if you just kept it and invested it. So that's another problem, you know? Like, maybe if she was able to keep her money and just invest it herself instead of, you know, being ravaged by Social Security, she's getting pennies on the dollar and running out of money. You know, maybe she shouldn't have had to rob a bank. She's not new to this. She's true to this. Free Bonnie. All right. That's the thumbnail, her mugshot. Yeah, this thumbnail is crazy, bro. Went a little viral over on Fox Kansas City. Well, please comment down below your thoughts on this story. You know, what would be a just sentence, or should she just get help? And click here for another reaction video, and I'll catch y'all next time. Lace up.